guys, it's me Rachel, and I'm here today to do a Pretty Little Liars recap of episode 520. I got it right this time, because last time I got my numbers wrong, but it's episode 20, and it is called Pretty Isn't the Point. So, this is going to be kind of like a quick, a little review, because I think I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm going to do a quick recap, and I'm going to do, my theories on what the big A reveal means. Spoilers, sorry. Just in case you guys, if you're watching this, then you guys must have seen the episode, but we're only 4 episodes away from a big A reveal. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll figure this out, so let's get into this. So, what do I want to talk about? Emily Talia was boring. I don't understand how you could let yourself be with someone who's married, even if the guy is okay with it, which he was. I thought Talia was lying. I'm going to be 100% on the real. I thought she was lying. That she thought it was okay, that her husband thought it was okay for them to be together, but then you find out in this episode that he's actually okay with it. Kind of weird, kind of shady, like I always say. But everybody on the show is shady, so what's new, right? So, it was kind of boring. I think she broke it off. I hope it's for good this time, because if it's not, I'm gonna be really, really irritated. Okay, next subject. And Talia is trying to be friends with Emily's mom. I'm just really? Really? Kind of weird. I don't like her. I don't trust her. There's something up with her. I'm telling you guys. There's gonna be something. You guys are gonna find out. You guys are gonna be like, oh, what? She's gonna be related. I think she's gonna be related to Shauna, or maybe Maya. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm far-fetched on that one, but I have a feeling. What else happened this episode? Hannah. I feel so bad for her. That was horrible what A did to her. First, for just making her think that Caitlyn bitch was back and she was entering a pageant. I don't know. That was just weird. I felt so bad for her though, because she went hardcore for the beauty pageant coach, and she just wasn't having it. She was a bitch too. I did not like her at all. I had a feeling she was gonna choose Emily to be a pageant girl. She's like, Hannah don't have it, but you got it, Emily. You should be in a pageant. You could win this thing, or whatever she says. And Gianna and Megan pointed out something. I'm not that smart, but it is true. A scholarship, I don't think someone could give someone else their scholarship that they want. I don't think that's how it works. But a lot of the show don't make any sense, but I wouldn't be surprised that if Emily goes through all that trouble and Hannah still can't get into college. I won't be surprised if that's where it ends up going. I need to do my nails. But yeah, she worked really hardcore for that. Just to find out, Caitlyn is not even in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, wherever they're at. I think she said Pennsylvania. And then 2, for just fucking with her. Why is A always going after Hannah? A put Hannah's blood, I think in the last episode or 2 weeks ago. It was, whichever one was the blood drive. I think that was last week. Yeah. Put Hannah's blood on Mona's flower pants, whatever it was. And now she's just she's taking it too far. I'm gonna talk about that more on another thing, because I don't get how A could do this all, but I'm gonna talk about that in my other video about the big A reveal and Marlene King's tweets, because they was irritating. Oh my god, so irritating. I don't know. She's. I'm gonna talk about that. We'll discuss that in the other video. This is just about the episode. Johnny and Spencer. Now, if you remember last episode, Johnny and Spencer painted this memorial on Hollis building. One of their little, I have hair in my mouth. One of their buildings in Hollis, where you go to school and stuff. I don't know. I'm so dumb. Anyways, they painted that memorial, and after they had an awkward breakfast that Toby walked in on at like Hollis area because they was eating breakfast. They're like, oh no, we're just gonna be at Hollis, even though we vandalized their school. We're just gonna hang out near there, and eat, and then bump into Toby, who is getting paperwork for Jenna. Last time I checked, he had a tattoo that said he was free from Jenna. So why is he still doing shit for Jenna? I don't get it. If you want to be free from her, don't do nothing for her. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about that. I feel like maybe Toby was there for a different reason. I don't know. Maybe he was just telling Spencer, but he was off duty. He wasn't being a cop at that moment in time. So I don't know. So as they're walking past, like, stuff, like, I don't know if they're in Hollis or there's this in an area that's right near Hollis. Don't know. But they pass this, like, art gallery, and his painting, the vandalism that they did at Hollis, is in the store, and they find out that the guy that owns the gallery tells them, someone just dropped them off here. And they're mine now. So, they're not yours. Get out of my gallery. Just go away. So he was kind of rude, a little rude, but I get where he's coming. I don't know. I feel like if someone tells you it's theirs, I feel like they could have been lying too, just to sell them themselves. Like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, he's just like, get out of my building, go away, because I wouldn't trust them 100%. I don't know if he really told him go away. I don't think he did. Is that in my notes? No. Okay. I don't think he kicked them out. He might not kick them out, but he was still just rude. So then, Johnny finds out that the paintings are being sold, and when Spencer finds out it's her painting, she's like, oh no, we gotta do this. But when it was his painting, she was like, maybe we shouldn't, blah blah blah. But then she's like, yeah, let's do this. Even though last week she was scared of getting arrested for vandalizing Hollis, she wants to steal those paintings that are hers. That was part of the vandalism that she was afraid of getting caught of. Like, does that make sense? I'm gonna get my bangs cut hopefully soon. These bangs, I'm over it. Hard winter, y'all. Hard winter. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so then they go and steal the paintings, and on the last painting, I honestly thought it was the first painting before I realized he said this is the last one. I was like, really? You're gonna trip the alarm on the first painting? But it was the last painting he got, which, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I would never stop at a gas station near there, like, doy, even if your car needed gas, like, I'm more sure. Wouldn't you fill up your tank before you go on a heist? Like, am I the only one who thinks that you should just fill up your tank? Like, that's so stupid. So they're pumping up gas after they got away. So I think they got away at this point. I think they got scot-free. When Officer Toby comes, I don't know if he's being good or not. I'm on the fence on that, but he comes and he's like to Spencer, oh, you need to leave, and I'm gonna arrest Johnny. You're lucky I'm letting you leave. I could be a better cop and arrest the both of you because you're an accomplice. You guys know me, I can't pronounce words, but you're involved because even though you didn't steal it, you were driving the getaway car, pretty much. I don't like these angles. I guess we'll delete it. I'm trying to think where I was at. I got distracted, obviously. Toby should have arrested her too. He's still bad because he didn't arrest her, in my opinion. That's my computer in the background. Oh, my bad. Okay, so Spencer is just like, whoa, why don't you ever protect me? Why don't you ever protect anybody? You became a cop for no reason. He's letting you go away. How much more protection over you do you want him to give? He pretty much said, Tanner is on your tail. She is very suspicious of not just you, but all you girls. I think she's suspicious of all of them, but maybe she just made Spencer. Maybe he just said you just to scare her more, but I think she's on all the girls' tails. But she's trying to use my relationship with you to find out things. So that's why Tanner chose him to be like her cadet that goes around and walks with her, and does cases with her. That makes sense now, because I was like just thinking, why, if he's involved in the murder case, if she's the one that got arrested, like, and that's his girlfriend, isn't that a conflict of interest? But she's very smart. She was keeping an eye on Toby to keep an eye on Spencer the whole time, which, that's good cop work. I'll give her that. I hope she finds out something. I mean, she's kind of annoying, but I feel like she's the only one without a hidden agenda. Like how Holbrook had a hidden agenda. He has a hidden agenda. He's gonna be a woman. That's the big A reveal. He's A, and he's just a woman. I'm kidding, but he had an agenda. Wilden had an agenda. They all just had an agenda. They're all just crooked cops. I feel like she's the only one without an agenda, but at the same time, I understand she's doing her job, but what's this? My hair. Ugh. Can't wait till it's more blonde. But yeah, so that pretty much is. Oh, then I don't understand. How do you get to keep your painting if you're a suspect for stealing it, and it belongs to the art gallery actually? Because I was always told, if you find it, finders keepers. I was always told that motto my whole life, finders keepers. Like, does not anybody know what that means? So it's his because even though he didn't steal it, or someone gave it to him. Even if he didn't know who it was, and he just dropped it off the door. So guess what? Finders keepers, losers weepers. So, and he stole it. It's not like he found it. Like he just like, oh, my painting's on the floor, let me pick it up. No, he took it out of a business. He should not be able to keep evidence towards a case, and he should not be able to leave, or because what happens if he skips town? Like, I don't get it. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. So he gets bailed out. Whatever. Tells Spencer. What does he tell Spencer? I think I just put Johnny and Spencer talks because I'm just like over it. I think he just pretty much axes her for. I know he axes her for tape because the girls make fun of that a lot, Gianna and Megan, and I thought that was hilarious. But is this like a? Oh, he was telling Spencer that Toby was being jealous. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, and then he kisses her. Really, Johnny? You're gonna leave and just kiss her and leave? I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Spoby is gonna go through some stuff. I don't know if they're gonna last, to be honest. Depending on what this finale is, I don't know if they're gonna last. It's gonna take a lot to make that work. But anyways, on to the next. So, we talked about Hannah, we talked about Emily. Okay, we got the best storyline for last. I'll make this kind of short, but and then we'll talk about it more in my other video. Okay, so, Arya and the girls, that's the start episode. Don't know why I didn't talk about the first, but I wanted to save the storyline for like the big finale of talking about it. Okay, so the girls are in Mike's room, and they're searching for something to prove Mike is something. And they come across a necklace, and it says, I'm with you, or I'm with you, that's what it says. And Spencer points out that it's Morse code, and they think it's for Allie to say, I'm with you, I'm on your team, like I'm on team A or something. I don't know. So then after that, sorry about that. It's very rude of me. I'm trying to learn manners through this. I noticed this is not very appealing, or I haven't been doing that though. I've been good on that. So let's get to let's get to this. So after they find that necklace, Arya and Andrew are like studying and shit. And Andrew, I think he was being a little flirty when he took that pen out of her hair, but that's just me. They're studying still, and Mike comes in, and he walks in his room, straight in his room, and Arya's like, hey, could you watch my brother and like follow him? Because that's really smart. Get someone who's not involved and be to put involved in this. Andrew has nothing to do with your drama, and you're just putting him involved, endangering an innocent person that has nothing to do with you guys. Maybe he has something to do, but I honestly think he's just a whatever guy. Just a guy that flirts with the girls when they're single, or not single, because I think he tried to get Spencer when she was with Toby still. I'm not sure. Tried to get her twice, I believe, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that. But asks her to keep an eye on Toby. Ask. There we go. Ask. I don't know. She asks him to watch Mike, and he says, yes, I'll do it. And then when he leaves, Mike comes back out on a roid rage, like, big time. And he's just like, why was you in my room? Oh my god, why, Arya? That was a horrible guy voice, but don't ever go in my room. And she's like, I was just... Oh, Andrew was still there, wasn't he? And he left. Yeah, he was still there when he had the outburst. And then he walked out. And then he's just like, Arya was like, I'm doing laundry. I was just doing laundry. And then Andrew's like, I'm out. And he's like, laundry's not in the desk. Why are you going through my stuff? If you ever go through my stuff again, you won't live to regret it. And pretty much just ruined her life. So that's what happened there. And then Mike goes to Mona's backyard, I guess, and puts like something in a tree, and Andrew sees it, and Andrew tells Arya. Then Arya pretty much is like, I'm just gonna walk through the front yard of Mona's house and go through the backyard, because that's smart. Good job on that one. I mean, I don't know there's another way to get into Mona's backyard, but like Megan and Gianna said, you could have did it more sneakily. Instead of parking your car right there, like, should have parked her car a couple blocks away from the house. Like, are you serial? Are you serious right now? Are you serial? I say it all the time. Why would you park your freaking car right at the house? That's what I don't get. And why would you not wait to turn on your flash? Like, you could have went over the fence. I feel like there was so much better things to do, be sneaky, but she just didn't care. She's like, if Mrs. Vanderwall comes out, I'm just gonna tell her, hey, Mike put something in the area of this tree, and I want to see what the fuck it is. So I'm just gonna walk in here. And so it's nothing of your concern. I trust you. Trust me. It's nothing of your concern. But I'm just gonna walk out there. I'm just gonna do it, and you can't stop me. And you shouldn't follow me either, because you don't want to know what it is. So yeah. That's what Arya pretty much did. So then after that, she finds a vial of blood in the tree. And Mike, I guess, followed her. Or maybe he went to go... I don't know what he was doing there, but he sees her. He's like, what are you doing? And she's like, what am I doing? What are you doing here? And like, you know, her dramatic acting. I love Lucy Hale, don't get me wrong. She's beautiful. She's flawless. Love her. But she's not good at dramatic scenes. And I know a lot. I'm probably going to get like a hate comment for that. But... she's just not good at it. Like, when she was crying when she found out Ezra was writing a book about her, or whatever she found out, writing a book, and they were on the ski slope thing, the thing that takes you up on the slope or whatever, and I don't know what those are called. I've never been to a ski place, so that's why. But she has the ugliest crying face, but I digress. I'm going to try to wrap this up like in the next minute or two. Okay, so after that, he's like, give me that. He's like, no. I'll try. You guys ever get sharp pains in your guys' sides? That hurts. Oh my god. Whew, okay. That was horrible. I'm sorry, guys, for that. I apologize. I just went through something. That hurts so bad. It like went up my ribs. Oh my god, that was a horrible pain. I'm so sorry for that. Oh god, that was like a 9.5 on the pain scale just now. Okay. Back on Pretty Little Liars. okay, so she's like, what are you doing with my blood? He's like, that's not your blood, it's Mona's. Now give it back. And she like drops it and runs out. And then by the time she gets home and he gets home, he pretty much tells her that was Mona's blood, and I hid it from you because I didn't want you to ask me questions. And she's like, what is your secret? Just tell me. Or whatever. I don't remember exactly every line. And he pretty much tells her that Mona, I kind of seen this coming. I know I don't have a video back when Mona fainted that one episode. I was like, she's drawing her blood, but I assure you, I didn't know why she was drawing her blood. I was like, maybe she's gonna frame someone for her murder. I was thinking one of the girls. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think it was gonna be Allie, because at this point, I don't believe Allie was back at this point. I don't remember, but I remember just thinking she's up to no good. I just remember thinking that because she fainted, or I was thinking that I figured she fainted because she was drawing her own blood, or she might have been sick and ill and no one knew. But anyways, that's what I was saying. I kind of knew it, but I remember I put in my notes. I knew it. Do you see that? I knew it. So he tells her she was drawing drawing her own blood. Like there was like so many blood vials in that ice box, and I feel like it's gonna come back again. That pain. Oh my god! If it does, I might just have to re-record this whole video. I'm trying to get through this. Okay, let's try to wrap this up. Okay. She was planning to. Okay, A gave her the idea to fake her death and frame Allie for it so Allie could go to jail because A wanted Allie in jail. Now, if that plan went through or not, I'm not sure. I'm hoping maybe she's alive because that would be a big surprise. That would be like, oh my god, are you kidding me? She's still alive? But her body in the trunk, that's just not what's computing with me because her body was in the trunk. Like, that was her body. Unless it was a fake body? I don't know. See, that's the only thing Now, if what Mike thinks is true, that's horrible that A double-crossed her and ended up killing her. But I do agree with... I don't know who I talked to on Twitter. It was either Megan or Gianna. I keep mentioning them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like a stalker. Sorry. But, they were saying that, one of the girls was saying, I think it's Megan. I think Megan controls the Twitter. I'm not sure. That Mike is probably the one that helped her. Like, in the video, you remember the video that Jason's seen, and Jason's like, yeah, that could be my sister. Because, you know, I'm just gonna sell my sister out like that. Like that. But, I digress. That could have been Mike. That could be Mike. I don't know. I'm thinking that could have been Mike. But, I felt so bad when he started crying. I'm like, oh, baby, just come here. I'll love you. I'll take care of you. You could call me Mona. I don't care if that's what it takes. Just, I love you. But I felt so bad, for him. So, Mona was planning to fake her own death. A lot of people was right on that. A lot of people did guess that. I know that girl that does theories a lot, where it's just her videos. I forget her name, but it's like XO, something like that. Gia, something. XOXOG, I believe, or something like that. I'm not sure, but I love her. She's great. Said that Mona was faking her own death, I believe, and there were some other theories on YouTube, I don't remember their names, that said Mona was planning to fake her own death, so that, they was half true. Now, if she is alive, then you guys are 100% mark on that one. But, I don't know, I feel like A might have double-crossed her and killed her, or someone else showed up and decided to kill her. Wanted to. But, I'm kind of getting that pain again. That ends there, and then it shows an A scene, and it's A walking in Mike's room, and he pulls out a wrench. And that was the episode of Pretty Little Liars, 5/20. Pretty isn't the point. Yeah, my thoughts on it. It was a good episode. I mean, mind you, the other stuff, the three other girls' storylines were stale. Like, it was just I don't know. Hannah was an interesting storyline. Only because of the fact that A fucked with her. Caitlyn, I'm over her. If I didn't see her for the next 3 seasons, I would have been happy. And I'm still not going to, but if I didn't see her name, I would have been happy because I can't stand her for the fact that she stole Hannah's dad from her. I'm just saying. I think that's cruel. But yeah, I'm going to end this now. It was alright. It was better than last week's. Well, last week's was good. The fillers are getting a little better, but I feel like maybe next week is going to be better. I hope. I don't know. But I'm going to end this, and we're going to talk about the big A reveal in my next video, and Marlene King's tweets, because they frustrate me. So yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you want to subscribe, there's going to be an annotation. I figured out how to do those either there or there. But if you want to subscribe, and there's going to be like an annotation to last week's. And I'm going to try to figure that out slowly. If you want to leave a comment and we could discuss this episode, totally do it, because I love doing that with you guys. That is like so much fun for me when someone actually comments. No one comments, but when that one person does comment that one time, I think it might have happened 2-3 times. It's fun. But yeah, leave comments, leave likes, and we'll discuss Pretty Little Liars. But yeah, so that's it. Bye guys.